With Valentine's Day arriving next Tuesday, the reality is that dating in today's world can be brutal, but there are some ways to remain hopeful while looking for love.
It's a radical approach to finding love and happiness from inside ourselves. That's the message in this book, How to Be Single and Happy, Science-Based Strategies for Keeping Your Sanity While Looking for a Soulmate. Its author is clinical psychologist and board-certified cognitive behavior expert, Dr. Jenny Tates. Thanks so much for joining us. And you say women should improve their mindset when dating. So how do you do this?
Yeah, so with dating being so stressful today with dating apps and feeling like you can get into a long back and forth with someone and never meet up in real life, it's so important to remember I'm all for coupling. I just want people to experience happiness even without a partner. So the first thing I want people to realize is that on average, marriage increases happiness by 1%. And so obviously relationships matter. I'm all for finding a romantic partner, but remember that so much of your happiness is within your reach and you don't need to wait for love to feel joy in the things that we know about happiness.
Well, you know, is it wise to spend time on dating apps? Because that is a whole world of itself.
I think dating apps can be really convenient. They can be such a nice way to meet people you might not ever normally come across. I think the challenge with dating apps is you can be on them all the time. You could be texting endlessly. And we know that happiness has so much to do with being present and pursuing positive activities. And so I'm all about like finding some sort of middle path. So I love encouraging my clients and my readers to be thoughtful, have a couple of one-liners that can try to get you off an app and into an in-person meeting or a quick chat on the phone. Also have like a limited number of nights that you go out, because going on a date with a first date is a total coin toss. We have no idea if you're going to like the person, rather than leaving every night open for a first meetup. Make sure to do the things that you know will make you happy, proven investments of things that you genuinely enjoy, seeing people that actually make you feel worthwhile, and leave dating, keep it in its place. You need to put it on a leash, have it in a really thoughtful, constructive way.
So you saying feeling hopeful is important. How do we do that?
I love this question. So hope is not just a feeling, it's a behavior. So how would you act if you felt hopeful? If you somehow knew that a year from now you would meet the love of your life, or 6 months from now you would meet the love of your life, how would you be behaving right now? What are the things that, what will you do when you find love? Can you start doing some of that now? Can you hold yourself with confidence? Can you let go of the nagging thought that there's something really wrong with you? Can you do the things that you've always wanted to do, even if it's a little harder to strike up the motivation to do it on your own?
And in your book, you say to swap why thinking for how thinking. Explain that to me.
One of the biggest things that makes us miserable, whether when it comes to dating or any other thing that's going on in our lives, stress at work, you name it, is ruminating. Ruminating is confusing thinking with problem solving. It's when we get stuck in a negative thought loop. And so it's so easy when there's so much uncertainty on apps. Why doesn't this person get back to me? Why didn't someone who I thought I had a great time with message me to go out again? We can totally spiral and get stuck. And so rather than wondering, why aren't I hearing back? What's wrong with me? Why is it easier for everyone else? Replace the why with a how. How can I have a nice night? Regardless, how can I have a good Valentine's Day even if I feel lonely, rather than why does everyone else seem to have better plans?
That's such a good message, because, we're all talking about love, we're all talking about that stuff, but a lot of people are on their own journey alone, and this is great, useful advice. Thank you, Dr. Jenny Tates. The book, again, How to Be Single and Happy, Science-Based Strategies for Keeping Your Sanity While Looking for a Soulmate. Thank you so much for your dating wisdom.
Thank you. I hope everyone has a great day.